This is a good cut. By the way, I watched the video, the episode with Alex. Alex is amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. We're hoping to have him back again, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
such amazing professional. I admire him. So the transition, knowing what I know today, back rewind the time, I would jump in directly to information security. But like 15 years ago, we didn't have information security incorporate in the companies and
Yes,
in the overall as a
it was the only way to get into, right? You had
exactly.
to get into any technology field, you had to do computer science or whatever and so forth. I get it. Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, I like to say that I don't see myself doing anything else. So there is a couple people that transition from one profession to another. Me, I always wanted to do information security. So I am where I am on my zone. This is my zone. But today, the transition to information security is, I would say, easier than was a couple of years before, because today we have a more structured material and start part to direct you exactly to information security. And information security today is a big whole itself, is a whole discipline itself that now is being separated to IT. Information security is not IT anymore.
It's true. It's true. I like that.
Whole discipline.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Since you and I have a certain background, and I'm gonna be explicit about it, is we are pretty much like, you and I are both of African origin. I know there's a lot of, opportunities and career advice and things like that and insights we can provide for people like in our space, right? So I'm curious, like, I just wanted us to touch on that a little bit, and then we'll kind of dive into the other topics. What would you say to, say, the African kid that's coming up, that's interested in this? I know, like, when we grew up, like, computers was not something we easily had access to. Nowadays, I feel like there might be, like, there's everyone has pretty much a smartphone, whatever, and so forth. Like, we had to go look for it. I remember, like, learning DOS, and it was like the craziest thing, like, so forth. But anyway, just curious. I wanted you to touch base, especially because we both have, that background.
Yeah, that is a very interesting question. But for our African kids that want to follow the path of cybersecurity today, we have more information. Access to internet is way greater. So I would say for someone that is starting from scratch, let us say he doesn't know nothing, he want to dive into information security, I would say learn the concept of the computer science, like a little bit what is the computer, and then focus a little bit on networking, because networking is kind of the fundamental of what we do. Everything is at networking, and you need to learn network. You need to learn the hardware, and then you need to learn networking. After you learn hardware and networking, which I consider CompTIA has a great path for it, some others have as well, but I usually talk about the CompTIA, which is if you learn CompTIA A plus, and then we'll give you the overview of network or of computer help desk and everything. And then you jump into Network Plus, CompTIA Network Plus will give you the overview and will teach you the fundamental of networking. And from there, you can pivot to its information security, to cybersecurity, which will be Security Plus. Security Plus at CompTIA will give you the overview about security.